Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Kizzy Show, where we talk about what you want to hear. I'm JD Kazai, and let's jump right into what we're talking about today. Today is all about the Sweet 16, because, man, we had some pretty sweet games yesterday that we need to react to before we preview the games for today. We had some sweet games. We also had Arizona and Arkansas, which was a Beatdown. That spells beatdown. For those of y'all who don't know what that spells. 109-88. The Big 12 champs taking the SEC champs downtown. Arizona looks dominant. I said yesterday that Michigan looks like the best team in the tournament. I would like to formally retract that statement after what I saw last night. Unless Michigan just absolutely blows the doors off the Alabama Crimson Tide, which I don't foresee happening, maybe I'll change my mind. But right now, Arizona, it looks like this tournament is their oyster, and ain't nobody ripping that from their paws. We'll see. But, yeah, Arkansas, man. There are certain teams in a tournament where they just turn to a buzzsaw, and once you run into them, it's like you're cooked, buddy. And Arkansas just got on the wrong end of the Arizona buzzsaw. So, swamp womp to John Calipari and the Fighting Razorbacks. Next game, the Purdue Boilermakers, the Big Ten champs, got a little scare from the 11 seed Texas Longhorns. Shout out to Texas, man. They showed you how to peak at the right time. They hit tournament form, stellar run, first four to Sweet 16. Good job to Texas. But Purdue, just a little bit better, 2 points better. And we, as fans of basketball, we won that game because we got an absolutely phenomenal game. It's one of those games where if you don't have a dog in the fight, you're not rooting for somebody to win unless your bracket actually still has a chance of being good, which, good for you, I guess. But at this point in the tournament, we just want to see good games. And we got a good game. So, thank you, Purdue and Texas. Great game. I think the shocker of the night for me was the Illinois Fighting Illini beating the Houston Cougars 65-55. I really didn't see that coming. Had a little more faith in Houston, to be honest, but Illinois, they showed they can ball. Like Iowa, they may have some Caucasian dudes who play Caucasian basketball, like we talked about in the last episode. But, man, they took a great team. They beat them. They beat a phenomenal Houston team, coached by a phenomenal coach, a team that has championship experience. A team that's been there before. A team that made it to the national championship last year and was oh so close to winning that. That might have been 2 years ago. I don't know. And Illinois beat them. Shout out to the Illini. And then the last game that we will talk about from yesterday. This game wasn't the last game of the day, but it's the last game we're talking about. Whatever. A little Big Ten showdown. Iowa takes down Nebraska 77-71. Iowa didn't have a lead in this game until 2.5 minutes left to go in the second half. And once again, they find a way to win. This is what great teams do in the tournament. They find a way to win. And shout out to the 9 seed making it to the Elite 8. I think the winner from yesterday, the biggest winner, was the Big Ten. Because this tournament's proving that they may just be the best conference in basketball right now. As much as I hate to say it, because I do not like the Big Ten. I've grown up in SEC country my entire life. It pains me to say it, but I have to tell you guys the truth. The Big Ten is the best conference in college basketball right now. And kind of an L for the SEC. Because now there's only one SEC team remaining, and that is the Alabama Crimson Tide. So, how will Alabama do in their game tonight against Michigan? Well, let's talk about that. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Kizzy Show. For those of y'all who watched us in Season 1, this little throwback back to how we used to do it. So, Silas, how you feeling?
Not the best, man. Had a over 100-degree fever last night, throwing up a little bit, sore throat. Feeling better today though, but I didn't want to get JD sick, so we're going over Zoom.
Thank
That's right.
you for not wanting to get me sick. I appreciate that.
Yes,
Right
absolutely.
before I run a half marathon tomorrow, I don't know if I told you that, but
No, you're not. That would be bad.
I somehow got a last minute ticket to the Tuscaloosa half marathon. So
There you go. Yeah.
there we go. All right. Speaking of getting hot, the Alabama Crimson Tide, they are incredibly
Yeah.
hot. They shot the lights out, blew the doors off of Texas Tech, but they're running up against a Michigan team who, quite frankly, everybody thinks is just going to beat the tar out of them. Even everybody here in Tuscaloosa is saying we
Yeah.
have no shot, we as an Alabama, to beat Michigan. So, Silas, what are your initial thoughts going into this game?
Initial thoughts, JD, are we played really well against Texas Tech. Michigan's played well all year. Uh, we do not have the size to compete with Michigan, but I don't know if they have the speed to compete with us. Our backcourt's one of the best backcourts in the nation, but our big men are nowhere near as good as their big men. Just initial thoughts. I'll give you the who I think is going to win later in the game, later in the episode.
Yeah, for sure. I would definitely agree with everything you just said when it comes to the front court.
Yeah.
Bama's low key not looking so hot right there,
No.
Silas. But
No.
yeah, I mean, if Alabama can shoot like they did against Texas Tech and also play defense, I mean, that was the best defensive
Yes.
game I've seen
The
all year.
JD, I have not seen the Alabama Crimson Tide get that many rebounds all year. Like not even close. We out rebounded them on the offensive side by like 15. That is insane. We've done that all year against a good Texas Tech team.
A
Also,
very good Texas
yeah,
Tech team. Yeah. So, would you say Alabama needs to play like that again to beat Michigan?
we 100% need to play like that to beat Michigan. I don't know if we're like even capable of playing like that against Michigan just because of their size. We're not going to get that many rebounds. We've got to shoot lights out, and I don't know if they're going to allow us to do that.
Yeah, size is definitely a factor. I mean, yeah, as in other. Yeah. All right. Okay. You had you're going to give a score prediction later on, Silas. So let's go ahead and hear that score. Who wins it and what's the score?
I think it'll be a high scoring game because I don't think we're going to be able to stop them. I don't think they're going to be able to stop us. I think Michigan is going to win. It's going to be 88 to 84. They're going to beat us. We're going to have to start fouling late in the game. We don't have the size to get rebounds. We're going to have to foul. They're going to beat us with free throws and rebounds, and they're going to beat us 88 to 84. I don't think it's going to be high scoring because I don't think they can stop our backcourt, but we're not able to stop their front court at all, and we're going to get out rebounded by probably 10 plus.
Unfortunately, I'm going to have to agree with you, Silas. I see Michigan winning this game as well. I'm going to say 95 to 90. I think it's a little higher scoring just because
Yeah.
the way Alabama plays. I mean, we will score on you, but you'll score on us too.
Yeah,
That's the
absolutely.
Alabama way of playing basketball. A
That's
lot of
right.
points. A lot of points. So hopefully we're both wrong. I'll be happy to be wrong on
I
this one.
hope so. I would love to be wrong with JD.
Absolutely. Let's do it. The game right before this one, interesting one. We got St.
Yeah.
John's, Rick Pitino and his Red Storm taking on the number one seed Duke Blue Devils.
Yeah.
Yeah, how do you see this game playing out, Silas?
JD, this I'm looking forward to this game right before the Bama game. I'm gonna have both these games on for sure. I mean, Ripatino and St. John's, they are looking so good. They have all year, and Duke, they have both the Boozers and but Duke, they can be so unpredictable. Like you all saw against Siena, they almost lost Siena, but I think they played to their competition because they played TCU. They looked really well in the second half after they saw the first half, and they were like, "Oh man, they could actually beat us." In the second half, they go and beat them by like 30. I think they know how good St. John's is, and I do think they'll come out with the dub, but it'll be a very close game.
So you're saying Duke wins?
Duke wins, I think, but I think they play their competition level, and that's why they will win. St.
Uh,
John's is a good team.
yeah, what's a score for that since we're already predicting?
I'll go 78-75.
78-75. I like it. I mean, this is what you want to see in March. Two great
Yeah.
teams that have been really good all year, battling in the tournament. And this is kind of a lot of people saying, "Hey, upset alert right here. Watch out for St. John's." And
Yeah,
I agree with them. Duke
yeah,
Duke looked unstoppable in the ACC tournament. That's why I picked them to win my bracket.
yeah.
But in this tournament, the NCAA tournament, they've looked quite mortal, to be honest. Like you talked about
Mhm.
against Siena. Yeah, they down 13 at halftime to Siena.
They were.
Was
Yeah,
not exactly what you want to do. I think St. John's wins this game, Silas.
yeah. I mean, I could see that happening very easily, JD.
Mm-hmm.
I made 25 second chance brackets, and
Oh,
I have St. John's probably winning 15, or St. John's probably winning 10 of them against Duke.
nice.
Yeah.
There you go. Which, by the way, I mean the second chance bracket, really. I mean,
Yes. I mean, why not try to win? I mean, they give you the opportunity, you take the opportunity.
yeah. Well, life doesn't give you second chance brackets, Silas. So just hope you know
Well,
that.
ESPN Tournament Challenge does.
There you go. That was they did not pay us to say that. Shout out ESPN. We'll
That's right. That's right.
pay us. We'll give you a longer ad. How about that?
Yeah, absolutely.
That's right. And while we're mentioning it, you guys should like and subscribe and do all the cringy YouTube stuff.
Yeah, might as well.
Yeah. Anyways, I think St. John's gets it done 80 to 78 over Duke, like last second,
Yeah.
kind
Yeah.
of. Hopefully, I mean, that'd be a good. You want to see stuff like that in March.
No, like that Purdue Texas game last night.
Oh,
What a game. That was insane, man.
so
I
good.
really wish Texas would have pulled it out, but it didn't happen. But I mean, still, this is a great game to watch.
Yeah. I talked about this earlier in the episode, but kind of an L for the SEC yesterday.
Really. Yeah,
Yeah, I
it
mean,
was.
yeah, SEC champion took to the woodshed by Arizona,
Hmm.
and
They got absolutely destroyed, JD.
yeah, it's looking like right now the Big Ten's the best conference in basketball,
Oh
Silas.
yeah, yeah, for sure. And it sucks to say, but it's the truth.
Sucks to say, for sure. Speaking of the Big Ten, we got a three seed out of the Big Ten, the Michigan State Spartans taking on the UConn, the Connecticut Huskies.
Yeah.
Silas, who wins it?
JD, this game right here. I was not a believer in Michigan State going into this tournament at all. But oh my gosh, they look so good, JD. Like they're just beating everyone by 15. I mean, they look unbeatable. But UConn, they just beat UCLA about it was a close game the whole time. They pulled away at the very end. UConn's really, really good team, but so is Michigan State. I had UConn winning just in my gut for no other reason. I just think they're gonna win. It's gonna be such a good game. Give me UConn. Score probably 74-72.
Nice,
All close
nice.
games tonight, JD.
Yeah,
10,000.
yeah, I mean, this is
Yeah.
exactly what you want in March. You
Yeah.
want that. I said this yesterday on the show, but March Madness, especially like the men's college basketball. I mean, nobody
Yeah.
watches the women's, but like when
No.
it comes to the men's, like
Yeah.
it's the best postseason in sports.
No, it is. It's not close.
I mean, really, it's not
Yeah.
even close. Not even close. I mean, I don't think even the college football playoff comes close to this.
No, I
Like,
really because every day there's something to look forward to. Like
yeah,
it's just like tomorrow, Elite Eight, right after two great days of basketball, then you get the Elite Eight for 2 more days. There's not
uh,
much better.
yeah. For sure. I think in this game, going back to Michigan State and UConn, I think championship experience is really going to help.
Yeah.
And I think that's going to give UConn a slight edge. And I'll go 78, 74.
Yeah.
I'll give them four over Michigan State. But like you said, State is on a run right now. So,
They are. I was not a believer going into this tournament, but man, they have proved me wrong.
hmm for sure. I'm in the same boat with you there, bud. And then the next game, we got another SEC team. I would like to correct myself. Earlier on this show, I said Alabama's the last team left in the SEC. Well, I forgot about the Tennessee Volunteers. My
Man,
bad.
they do.
I
Yeah.
know, tragic. But
Yeah.
yeah, Tennessee has been on quite a little run here in the tournament, making it to the Sweet 16. They go on the number two seed, Iowa State Cyclones. Silas, how does this play out?
Jay, this is gonna be a low scoring game. Both these teams have phenomenal defenses. They play it the exact same way. It just comes down to who the better team is and who the better coach team is. I think Tennessee has seen better teams throughout the season and throughout March Madness. I don't think I was saying has seen as many competitive teams, many competitive games as Tennessee has, and for that reason, I think Tennessee will get it done. I think they're going to win 65-63.
65-63. I like that score, Silas. Yeah, I mean, Tennessee really kind of showed they were for real in this tournament by pretty much stomping Cinderella right out of the park and just dominating Miami, Ohio. And then I even forgot who they played in the second round. Give me Virginia. Yeah, the
Yeah,
great win against
Virginia.
a really good Virginia
Yeah.
team. Honestly, that game was 79-72. That was really close. So I I would agree with you that Tennessee has overall played a tougher schedule than Iowa State, or like especially here in the tournament. But man, Iowa State, dude, they put a whooping on Kentucky and they blew the doors off of Tennessee State.
They did. Yeah.
They're
That Kentucky game proved some people. They showed they're in it for real, for sure.
for real. And then in the Big 12 tournament, 91-42 against Arizona State,
Mhm.
75-53 against Texas Tech. They did lose to Arizona, but it was only by 2 points.
Yeah. You hate to
Uh,
see that. I think Arizona's best team in basketball right now.
Yeah, I do too. If you watched 5 minutes ago, for those of you watching right now,
Oh,
in
yeah.
case you zoned out 5 minutes ago, I said the same thing too. So
Yeah.
good to know we're on the same wavelength.
That's right.
Uh,
That's right.
yeah, for real. But we're gonna disagree here. Give me Iowa State. I'll say 82-75 over
All
Tennessee.
right.
They're looking pretty scary right now. Arizona may look like the best team right now, but Iowa State could possibly be the scariest team.
They are scary, JD.
Quite
It's gonna be
scary.
a great day of basketball. Let me tell you what.
Yeah, for sure. But now let's talk a little baseball.
That's right.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to talk about the Alabama Crimson Tide baseball team because they've been kind of peaking lately. Would you agree with that, Silas?
1000%, JD. They have been 4 game win streak.
Yeah, 4 game win streak after quite the slump. If you take a gander at the
Yeah.
schedule right here, start off conference play getting swept by Kentucky, and
Mhm.
then dropping a game to a little brother, South Alabama, right there. But oh boy, you talk about a huge statement series right here, sweeping
Absolutely.
Florida, who's a solid team, and we got to talk about Tyler Fay, man. Tyler
Absolutely,
Fay.
JD.
132 pitches. This is an article written by me, actually. So if
Really?
you guys want to head down to gameday.ua.edu and read some of the stuff, this little promo. But Tyler Fay is the first solo no hitter since 1942. Silas, did you get a chance to watch this game?
I did watch this game, JD, on ESPN Plus because ESPN does not put
Man,
college baseball on normal TV. So you have to buy the ESPN subscription, but luckily our grandmother has it, so it's okay.
yes. Shout out to JoJo. That's big.
That's right. That's right.
Big. Yep. 132 pitches, Silas. Have you ever thrown 132 pitches?
Not JD, but I bet his arm was dead.
I mean, my goodness. Yeah, it's just I was watching that game too, and I was just like, is he ever going to get tired? Like, is he ever just going to hang one like right
Yeah.
over the plate? But no.
No, every pitch, it was a competing pitch, JD.
Yeah, solid. And then the offense had a great day too. I know Florida's pitcher, I forgot his Liam Peterson. He's a projected first rounder, and
Mhm.
yeah, they hit off him all game. So
Yes.
shout out. The next game though, 8-4, solid, solid Saturday
hmm
game. I actually didn't watch this game. Did you watch this?
I'll watch Friday game and then I'll watch Sunday's game. Well, I watched a little bit of Sunday's game, but then we went up like 10-7, I think, and I just turned it off.
Yeah, I mean, but still, I mean, these are all high scoring games right here from the Tide. Really
Yeah,
generate
for
some
sure.
offense. I mean, against a really good Florida team, Silas. Who,
Yeah.
I mean, they got some studs. They will definitely go on a run
hmm
later on, unless they
That
just
series was really helpful or beneficial for us to see that Bama can put up runs easily against a very solid SEC team, and we have Tyler Fay, who's maybe the pitcher of the year by the end of the year.
I mean, if he continues to pitch like this, then yes.
Yeah,
But we were talking about this a little bit off camera, but this seems really inconsistent, Silas.
they are very inconsistent. As you can see, we go get beat by South Alabama, and then we go sweep Florida. So like any given day, but also it's just baseball. Any given day,
Yes.
someone you can lose. It doesn't matter who you're playing.
That's the beauty of baseball. So good. The tie went up to Toyota Field, home of the Rocket City Trash Pandas. I'm actually here's a cup for the
Oh
Trash
wow.
Pandas in case
Yeah, yeah.
repping the brand, I guess. Be Austin P. So shout out to that. And then boy, later today, I don't know when this episode will upload, but it may be in the middle of the Auburn game, which I didn't realize Auburn was number 5 in the country.
Oh,
So
JD, they were number 3 last week.
wow,
Yep, they're solid.
they're solid, man. I know Sewell Thomas about to be rocking in
That's right.
Tuscaloosa.
That's true. It's
Um,
Crimson out tonight also.
Crimson out, yeah. So y'all pull up to the game because,
Wear
oh
your crimson.
boy, I love beating Auburn. I
It
really
does.
hate Auburn.
It could be rowing, JD. But when we're playing Auburn, we better win.
Amen. Yeah, that women's rowing. Yeah, we will beat.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah. But yeah, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, big weekend for the Tide.
That's right.
I mean, are we going to fall back and get swept by Auburn? Because if that's what this team's been doing, just kind of the roller coaster, or are they going to continue this momentum? Let's get
Right.
a little prediction. Silas, how many games does Alabama win in this
I
series?
think we go 2-1.
2-1.
I know we're inconsistent, but we're on a 4-game win streak. After sweeping Florida, we have to be as high as we can get right now. I think we win today because Tyler Faye should be pitching Friday night. He's either pitching Friday or Sunday. I'm pretty
Let's,
sure it'll be Friday.
let's see. Let's see. Let's see. I don't know if this website will tell us
Yeah,
who's pitching or not. Um, Tyler Faye.
he is. All right, we're getting
Tyler
to win
Faye's
tonight.
pitching.
Yeah, we're getting to win the night. And then I think we can win one more on Saturday or Sunday just because of how well our offense has been playing. As long as our pitching staff can keep it going, we'll be good.
Yeah. I feel like Miles Upchurch on Sunday is probably giving us the best chance. Get that
Yeah,
second
Miles
win.
Turk, he's one of the best freshmen in the nation.
Yeah, for sure. And with that, I think that brings us to the close of another episode of the Kizzy Show. Thank you guys for bearing with us as we do the technical difficulties, kind of. But Silas, you got a final word for the folks watching?
I just hope you all have fun watching March Madness, Bama against Auburn in baseball. It's gonna be a great couple days, JD. I mean, God bless. Y'all have fun. Be safe.
Yeah, amen to that. You guys have fun and roll tide.